Greetings to all. You might wonder about the false background. It's a place in the Northern Territory called the Devil's Marbles. More about that later, but the choice of background was quite deliberate, because what I wanted to do today was to talk more in detail about that logotherapy concept of ultimate meaning. Ultimate meaning is something that human beings have always wanted. We've always yearned to explain why we're here, to explain how we got here, and explain what we should do now that we are here. And we're part of a larger whole. That's the logotherapy belief. It's been part of humanity for time immemorial. Aboriginal people had the story of the rainbow serpent. Guriala, the rainbow serpent, moves from south to north of a flat land, creating gorges, waterholes, creeks, rivers, and the rainbow serpent continues to exist in waterholes around the nation. And occasionally, when there's a huge influx of water, the rainbow serpent is disturbed and becomes a rainbow, which is the rainbow serpent moving from one waterhole to another. We give great respect these days to Aboriginal Dreamtime stories. And this one is about the mystery of life. But of course, while we respect it, we don't necessarily want to adhere to that concept, just that we respect the fact that they wanted to tap into mystery. We prefer something more scientific, and we prefer to try to work out where we are in the universe, look outwards towards the stars and the planets, or go deeper and deeper inwards into what creation is about. And when we do, I'm going to suggest to you that in fact we encounter mystery, because atomic science, quantum mechanics, is indeed mystery.
Quantum physics.
What?
Explain it simply, she asked.
Explain quantum physics simply? When I moved from Los Angeles, I moved into what I thought was Santa Cruz. Then we had something stolen from our car, and we called the police, and it turned out we didn't live in Santa Cruz. We lived in a town called Capitola. The post office thought we lived in Santa Cruz, but the police thought we lived in Capitola. I started investigating this, and a reporter on the local newspaper told me we didn't live in either Santa Cruz or Capitola. We lived in an unincorporated area called Live Oak. Now, quantum mechanics is just like that, except that in the case of Santa Cruz, Capitola, and Live Oak, we don't get too confused because we remember we invented the lines on the map. But quantum physics seems confusing because a lot of people think we didn't invent the lines. So it seems hard to understand how a particle can be in three places at the same time without being anywhere at all. But when you remember that we invented all the boundaries, borders, and lines just like the Berlin Wall, then quantum mechanics is no more mysterious than the fact that I live in three places at the same time.
No Chinese raised on I Ching has ever found quantum mechanics puzzling. It's only puzzling to people raised on Aristotelian logic, where things are either A or not A. In the I Ching, things are A and not A at the same time.
Wow, to see things as A and not A at the same time, to understand that a particle can be in three places at once, or in fact nowhere at all, and seems to only move when we look. So if we go deep that way, we're back into mystery. Science itself creates mystery. And what quantum physics teaches us is that it's mystery. So no matter how deep we dig, we're into that mystery. So you see, you can have a belief that life is totally accidental, that we just got here, and that it's up to us to make the most of whatever it is and to give it meaning. Or you can, as in logotherapy, believe that life is part of a bigger picture, that we're part of some sort of creation, some sort of cosmos in which our meaning is important. For me, I prefer the logotherapy concept. Thank you for listening.